What's eating you? Psychology Eats is here to help you. What's eating you? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Psychology Eats. So what's eating you? I don't know why I say it like that. So what's eating you? But I do. Today I am eating chipotle. I have a bowl. And I have steak, the white rice, the cheese, the sour cream, what else? The corn, and yeah, and some beans. Let's see what it tastes like. Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't eat chipotle that often. As a matter of fact, I think I just started eating this last year. No, like 2 years ago. I started, my daughter took me and I was like, oh, this is good. And then I started eating it. Hold on. Mm-hmm. I have some vegetables in there too. It's good. I don't always get chips. Mm-hmm. I have a few chips. She gave me a lot of chips. So today's subject is a spin-off. Where are my napkins? Where are my napkins? Oh. A spin-off from the subject we were talking about, or I was talking about in a video I uploaded before this one, about holding your man down if he goes to prison, or holding down your partner if they go to prison. Would you stay faithful? And I think I did a video like this before. I did. Would you stay faithful? Especially if they got sentenced to like 5 years and more. Because some people say, I can do less than 5. But more than 5, 10, 15, life, would you be able to stand by your man? Or your woman? So, I think it has a lot to do with what they did. What crime did they do? Do you believe they're innocent? Do you think they would hold you down if you went to prison and stayed that long? So we can start with what crime. Okay, let's say they went in for what they call like a blue collar crime, like a scam, like a credit card scam or something, which is like a federal offense. They can get a lot of time for that. Scamming the federal government. But you benefited from the scam. Would you feel obligated to stay in the relationship? Or at least pretend to. Would you stay? Uh-oh. Now I like to put my... Would you stay and like hold him down or hold her down, by going to visits, putting money on their books, making sure that they financially straight while they're locked up? But in reality, you'll be out here living your whole life. Meaning, you'll be dating other people. You'll be in a whole nother relationship. But you'll keep them, held down. That's an option. Or, or, cut them off. Cut them off. Now, I think if you've been with somebody for a very long time, especially for women, you're not going to cut them off. Most women will not cut them off. They're going to stay committed in that relationship. And I think women do that just because women are more loyal. Women don't want to start over. And unfortunately, some women have been through relationships where the man was cheating or just being disrespectful, and not very nice. But then once they go to jail, because they're dependent on you, they act much nicer. So when your man is locked up, he's just a nicer guy. He's just nicer. You know where he is. You're not worried about him cheating. You're not worried about, is he coming home tonight? You know where he at. And so women end up staying in relationships like that. It almost becomes comfortable. It is comfortable. Women meet men who are locked up. There's a group of women that only date men who are locked up. They love it. I think the show was on TLC, where they're filming people's relationships when one of the partners is locked up and then they get out. And then they try to have a life together. And oftentimes it doesn't work. I think you got a better chance if you knew the person before they went in. But if you're trying to build a relationship with somebody who was in prison, and you've known them only through prison, nope. It's going to be very hard to have a relationship with that person. Because you just don't know him. You knew the guy that was in prison who was dependent upon you. So, if I'm dependent on you, I'm going to be nice to you. I'm going to be the nicest I can be. So that you can hold me down while I'm in jail. Jail is a very lonely place. Prison is very lonely. Even though you stacked on people, it's very lonely. So, to have somebody write you and accept your phone calls, and it helps the time. It helps a person get through the time. And some people want to be needed. Especially if you have children and their dad is locked up. Will you take the kids to see their dad? Will you take the kids to see their mom? Now, this was a discussion I've had with many, well, not many, but several client women who had a child. Let's say they have a child, an older child that's locked up. They would tell the younger children that their brother is in college and that's where they're going to visit them. Or they had a child and the father was locked up. They would tell the children that, oh, your dad is in college and we're going to visit him. I always like, oh my God. Do you tell them the truth? Depending on the age. I wouldn't want my child to think that that was what college was about. I don't think I would want them to know that. Or think that. But I've heard that a lot. Oh, where does so-and-so think their dad is? Oh, in college? What? Okay. I don't know about that. But that's what they tell them. Now, I don't know. I don't know if I would do that. I don't know. I've never been in that situation, so I don't know what the best... Honestly, to me, honesty is the best policy, because you tell your child that and then they find out from someone else that's not the truth. Daddy is really in jail. Y'all. I don't think I will lie. And then, the thing about jails now, or prison, now you can do, I think depending on where they are, and they have access to email now, so they can email and you know, phone calls. Most people in prison got phones. I don't know how they're gonna ever stop that. There's so many. They got cell phones in there. If an inmate is watching this right now, you got a cell phone, you probably watching this on an iPhone. But you got internet too. You don't figure out the internet. That's the bad part too, because then, especially if you dating somebody in jail, they can just be clocking you and seeing what you up to. I don't think so. But that is the question I have. Would you hold your partner down? Now, for me, a younger me would say, no, I would not. Nope. Not for no extended amount of time. Not the younger me. In my 20s, no way. But Me now as an elder, and my husband went to jail for whatever reason, sure, I'll hold it down. Who else you got? Unless he went in there for something foul, like, I don't know, and was something against me. Nope, yo. But I will hold him down. But I wouldn't recommend you young girls do that. Don't you dare spend an extensive amount of your life waiting on a man that's in jail. You better not. I would never support that. Nope. No way. Spend 10 years going back and forth to the prison? No, ma'am. Don't do it. Because he wouldn't do it for you. Unless his name is Papoose and your name is Remy Ma. Other than that, don't do it. Well, y'all, that's the end of this video. I'm gonna finish this up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.